Hey guys, this is Akash Anavarathan for Fourth and Nine. We've got a really, really special interview here today. Our guest today is 49ers running back Jeff Wilson, the man that scored the game winning touchdown against the Arizona Cardinals. He's back for his third season with the 49ers, and we're going to talk kind of all things San Francisco here. So let's get right into it.
You grew up in Elkhart, Texas. I heard that was close to where Adrian Peterson also grew up. I heard you went to his high school games. Was that an inspiration for you to become a running back? Was kind of he the reason, or he giving you words of wisdom, or what was that relationship like when you were growing up?
I'll say he was a good point, but my father was the ultimate reason because he played football as well, and I used to hear stories of him always back in the day. How he was this, he was that, but he never had film to show me. So I just used to always go by what people say. So I used to always try to be better than him. You know what I mean? I said so I wanted to be a better football player than him. But then like having Adrian Peterson within 15 minutes from my house, you can just drive to the stadium and watch him play. That was just like a tip on the iceberg. And then like seeing how far he took it from where he came from, especially like where we came from now. But it's just I wanted that, I wanted that for not only myself, my family, for the hometown, for everybody. So yeah, it was a big help, and watching him play and seeing him do some crazy stuff, even in high school, it just made my mind be like, yeah, that one, I want to be that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when the 49ers played the Redskins earlier this year, I remember I think you posted on Instagram, you guys took a picture after the game. He signed you a jersey that you still have. What does that mean to you, this guy that you saw, and now you guys are both in the NFL as running backs? Just what does that mean?
Man, that's crazy, man. Like this future Hall of Famer we talking about, and I got a jersey with a long paragraph. Talking about the same hometown with Messi,
Yeah.
the same hometown kid, so all that was, that was priceless. Meeting them after the game, it was like kind of, at first, it was like surreal. Even like at warm up, I just always peek down there just to see if I can see him. But no, it's cool though, man. Like, it's cool though.
Did he tell you anything post game that kind of like stuck with you that you that you hold on to, or?
You said anything that he told me?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be in my own little world before games, so I didn't really go outside and I don't really
Gotcha.
talking to people. So it was just kind of like after what's up, my man? After the game, back then. But before I'll be a different person.
I feel it. Okay, I'm moving on to more. Now that you're with the Niners on two separate instances this season, against Arizona, then against Kansas City, you came in for one play. You had a huge moment, right? Against Arizona, you had the game-winning touchdown. Against Kansas City, you had a huge 20-yard catch. How are you able to stay locked in when you got to come in on a specific play and just execute when the team really trusts you to come through?
It's just a part about what our coach always tells us. You have to play a role and you have to do your part, no matter what that may be or where that may be. You know what I mean? You just have to step up and be a professional, and if your number is called, you got a ball. That's just the league that we live in. And if you don't, somebody else will do it. So I wouldn't say it's kind of a bit of pressure and just knowing you have to do it. Just knowing this is what I was born for, this is what I was made for. So I just got to make it happen no matter what, no matter any situation that I'm put in. And that's what you've been training for your whole life. That's what you pray for your whole life to get to those moments. So it's like I've already been prepared.
It's truly an amazing mindset to have, moving from 2019 into 2020, I'd argue that you were probably the best receiving threat out of the backfield last year, right? And now Matt Breida's left. He's in Miami. Have Kyle Shanahan and Bobby Turner, have they talked to you kind of about what your role is going to be in 2020, how you're going to be featured and things like that so far in your guys' Zoom meetings?
Well, right now, man, we have a lot of competition in our room. So like you said, guys with great hands. Like, you gotta understand, we got guys like you mentioned, like Tevin Coleman, Jerry McKinnon, he'll be back. Raheem, he used to play receiver. I honestly know a little more about Michael because he's from Longview, so I used to I used to kind of hear about him and know about him and kind of know what he was about. So I know what kind of player he is. And then we got SA. You know, that's my other boy, Savon, that we call. He's another back that's good. Even watching him, so like man, it's just right now the main focus is just trying to come in camp and be your best. And no telling what role you can have or what role you may play. We got guys that can be a one on plenty of teams. So I mean, right now it's just to focus on still preparing right, and that way I can come into camp and just be able to compete.
Okay, you mentioned Jamichael. So he went to Baylor, right? So did you guys ever cross paths when he was at Baylor and you were in Texas?
Oh no. See, I never knew him. I never like personally just knew him, but like I used to hear about him because when I stayed, I'm like originally from Palestine. And Longview is not too far, so it's just like the whole East Texas football type thing. Yeah, so I used to hear about him from when he played high school football. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
His name was popular in the circuit kind of thing, huh?
They had a good team. They had a good team. They had a couple of receivers that was good and stuff, all that. Yeah, they had a good team back in the day.
Got you. Okay. So there's kind of like an inbuilt rivalry a little bit now in the running back room from East Texas. Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, not at all. Like I said, like I personally never knew him before. Like I never met him. You know, honestly, there's nothing but love because like people from East Texas. That's why like I knew about him. I kind of knew
Gotcha.
Him, you know what I mean? Back in the day. It's just like it's like a smaller place and it's like everybody knows everybody. So like it's kind of like I never knew him, but I kind of knew of him. You know what I'm saying?
I see. So it's probably actually good because you got someone from home basically now with you in these running backs.
True. Now it's 903. Now we stacking up, right? You know what I'm saying?
That's you. I think, a few months ago you were on NFL Network with Steve Weish. You were extremely vocal about Jimmy Garoppolo. The Tom Brady rumors were kind of running amok, and you told Steve that it was ludicrous that, the 49ers should consider a different quarterback. You were so amped up about it. Now that he's the quarterback moving forward, how do you feel? Kind of what are your thoughts with Jimmy kind of as the guy here in 2020?
Oh, the same way I've always felt about him. I'm ready. I'm ready to get back and get back in tune with him. Just to hear his voice, man, and just to see him smile. Tell his jokes, tell everybody what's up, man, and just see him be the leader that he is. The reason he's back for a reason, and I knew he'd be back. He's a great quarterback. He's a great leader, and I'm ready to play with him and ride back with him to the Super Bowl.
Now moving into something more personal. For the My Cause, My Cleats campaign, you promoted Mothers Against Drunk Driving. That was something that, you had printed on your cleats. It was a cause you were really passionate about. Could you kind of speak to like why that's important to you and why you chose that specific cause to promote?
Man, really, that's a tough situation for me. But I'll just give you like a little piece of it.
I'm sorry, you don't have to share like all the details if you don't want to.
Yeah, no, I won't go too deep about it. It's just I got into an accident when I was in high school, and I ended up losing a classmate. Her name was Shanahan. So yeah, it's just like, and I know her mom still, like she's the sweetest lady. So I just kind of like with my situation. So I just felt like it was only right. You know what I mean? It was just always been a touchy situation. So I just never tried to go into too much of depth about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about your friend.
Yeah.
I hope the question wasn't too forward. So.
You good.
Something a little bit more lighter. I heard you're a pretty good drummer. That you used to play backup to your dad back in the day. Are there any other hobbies you got, or?
It's mainly just the drums. That's kind of always been like in tune with music. I don't know, like I said, my dad, he was a gospel singer, so it's just always been around it all my life. Like if I probably wasn't playing football, I'll probably find somewhere where I could play in some type of band or start my own. I'll be something dealing with music. It probably won't be my career, but it'll definitely be a part of my life. Yeah, but that's like my go-to.
Raheem Mostert has like the surfing celebration when he gets in the end zone, and so are you gonna do like a rock and roll kind of thing? Is that your celebration now?
Yeah, I kind of just let the celebrations come as it please. it depends on the situation of the touchdown or how I scored the touchdown. It depends on what you might get. So I just kind of leave that up to an in-game type of thing.
It's not pre-planned or anything, is what you're saying.
Yeah. No, I just let it flow, baby. I just let it flow.
I feel it. Just the last thing, just where are you at kind of in this off season? Where are you located? What specifically are you working on? What's your kind of routine here? I know it's kind of different with quarantine. You guys are kind of all separated, and you have Zoom meetings and all this kind of stuff. So how does that look so far?
It's been good. It's been real good. I've been out here in the Dallas area, the DFW area. So, I've been getting a lot of work in. My cousin, he's in PT, and we get to work in the eighth well. It's just, it's same old, same old. It's a grind, man. It's a grind, man. You know what you got to do. You know the work you have to put in. So, between spending time with my family and doing what I'm supposed to do, I'll be having some pretty adventurous days. So it's nice. It's nice, man. I love it.
Yeah, sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. You get to spend more time with family than you would have, right? Rather than being in Santa Clara away from them. So it works out in that sense.
And I have a lot of time with them, so it's basically been a blast. It's been a blast.
Awesome. So I hope you enjoyed that interview. We appreciate Jeff for coming on with us and speaking with us. Just the usual stuff. Again, now that you're here, go ahead and subscribe to our 4th and 9 YouTube channel. Go ahead and visit the website, 4thandnine.com. Go ahead and follow us on Twitter, 4th_9. And go ahead and follow us on Instagram as well, 4th_9. So go ahead and do all of that.